Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another game day here in the Car Demolition League. Got some good matchups today. We'll just get right down to it. No D-Leagues, just intro games. Treating you right here on CDL Live. Stay tuned. First game, Dallas, New Mexico. And it's after the intro. Coming next.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start the June 7th game day here on CDL Live. No D-League games, like I said already. Dallas Stars, New Mexico Monsters. Start off the pro action. Let's get you down the field for the start of the Southern Division battle. New Mexico, Dallas, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CDL Live. Our first game on tap. Just like I just promised, the Dallas Stars on the road take on the New Mexico Monsters in a Southern Division battle here on CDL Live's June 7th game day. Let's take a look at these lineups. Coming out first for the Dallas Stars is going to be Custom Vet, followed by Red Tail. McLaren at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is Formulator. To the home side of the field, the New Mexico Monsters come out with See You Later, followed by Patriot. Dragon at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Champion. Here we go. Stars, Monsters, game on. And it's going to be 5-0 Dallas in the lead. Custom Bet gets the flip on See You Later. Interference called that time. So still 5-0 Dallas. Patriots trying to get the tie here, but can't do it. Custom Bet gets another flip under his belt. 10-0 Stars. But now Dragon keeps the Monsters alive as he takes down Custom Bet. Now going up against Red Tail, who's trying to get the win here. They'll switch sides. Lane collisions. And it's going to be 15-5. In other words, it's going to be game. 15-5, the Dallas Stars come on the road here and dominate the New Mexico Monsters. Pretty good game. Coming up next, we got another good one. New Jersey Bandits on the road take on the Pittsburgh Destroyers. It's coming up next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our next game on tap, the New Jersey Bandits on the road looking for what would be a huge upset as they take on the Northern Division leading Pittsburgh Destroyers. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. Pittsburgh, New Jersey, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our June 7th game day's second game. The New Jersey Bandits at the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Take a look at these lineups. Cobra starts things off for New Jersey, followed by Yellow Indy. Kid Custom at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer, Silver Ranger. To the home side of the field, the Destroyers come out with Zebra, followed by Green Blaze. What Junior at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Paradox. Here we go. Game on. Zebra starts things off with Cobra. This is going to be 5-0. Pittsburgh in the lead, just like that. New Jersey trying to pull off a major upset, and Pittsburgh showing just how tough that is to do. They got a 10-0 lead here. But Kid Custom keeps the Bandits in the game. They'll now face off against Green Blaze. 10-5. Destroyers in the lead, and it's going to end 15-5. 15-5 the final. The Pittsburgh Destroyers do what their name says. They destroy. And their victim today was the New Jersey Bandits. Stick around. Coming up next, the New York Empire on the road take on the Cleveland Wolves. Only on CDL Live. Next game on tap, the New York Empire on the road looking for a win against the Cleveland Wolves, who are home looking for a win. Cleveland in the playoff race, but right now they're on the outside looking in, definitely trying to open the door for themselves with the win against really a slightly weaker opponent in New York. Of course, the Empire looking to prove me wrong and show that they are a lot tougher than I think. Empire Wolves next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap here, the New York Empire on the road to take on the Cleveland Wolves. Let's take a look at these lineups here. Diesel Boy Jr. starts things off for the New York Empire, followed by Enzo 1. Esprit at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer position is T-Coop. To the home side of the field, the Cleveland Wolves come out with Nick D. Green, followed by Aqua Ferrari. Stock 34 at the captain spot. And that 5-point gainer position is Blue F50. Alright, here we go. Game on. Nick D. Green up against Diesel Boy Jr. And Diesel Boy Jr. goes down 5-0. Cleveland in the lead. Nick D. Green looking for another victim. And Nick D. Green got flipped, but there was an interference on the play. But there is no interference there. Both Nick D. Green and Enzo 1 go down. The score is 10-5 Cleveland. Aqua Ferrari looking to put it away, and he does. Takes down the Spirit quick, and this game will end 15-5. Wolves win. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, Southeast Division battle. Washington Patriots, Miami Mafia. It's next on CDL Live. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our next game on tap, the Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Miami Mafia in a Southeast Division battle. Miami looking for the upset here on their home turf. Can they get it? Let's find out. Patriots Mafia next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. We got another game on tap, the Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Miami Mafia. Let's take a look at these lineups. For the Washington Patriots, they come out with Cockroach, followed with Blue 512. Black Phantom at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Croc Rock. To the home side of the field, Patriot will start things off, Uncle Sam will start things off for Miami, followed by Mach 6. Monkey at the captain spot, and Retroactive takes 5-point gainer position. So here we go. Cockroach and Uncle Sam. Game on. Interference call. And Uncle Sam, I'm rolling quite a ways there. Yeah, who likes my knee? Anyway. Continue the game. And Cockroach has a good flip there on Uncle Sam. 5-0 Washington. Mach 6 now out there. Make it 10-0 Washington. Cockroach good on that roadside field. Is now Monkey is on his list. Monkey trying to keep Miami alive in this one. And Cockroach still up. Interference call that time. So close to making it a 10-5 game was Monkey. But it ain't going to be. Not going to happen. 15-0, as a matter of fact, is going to be the final. The Washington Patriots dominate. Get the shutout win over the Miami Mafia, 15-0. Stick around. Coming up next, we got the Los Angeles Blades and the Denver Mustangs on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alrighty, our next game has the looks of a one-sided battle, and most of the games we've seen so far have been one-sided. The Los Angeles Blades on the road, what should be an easy win for them, is they'll take on the Denver Mustangs. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. LA, Denver, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. So far today, we've had a bunch of clobberings going on. And I don't know if this is going to be too much different, to be honest with you. The Los Angeles Blades are second place in the league overall. And they are on the road to take on a team sitting towards the bottom of the league overall, the Denver Mustangs. Let's take a look at these lineups. Green Lena starts things off for the LA Blaze, followed by Red Spectite. Black Star at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Dragon Jr. To the home side of the field, the Denver Mustangs come out with Orange Amazon, followed by Mach 5. At the captain spot is going to be White Ferrari. And that 5-point gainer position is going to be 308. Orange Amazon and Green Lena to start this game off. They're still up after 2 collisions now. And look at this, Orange Amazon actually putting up a fight here, but he does eventually go down. 5-0 Los Angeles. Mach 5 now out there against Green Lena, and it's going to be 10-0 Los Angeles. Ellis Johnson not here today, busy with baseball game, but his team doing well without him here. They got a 10-0 lead, almost made it 15-0 for a win. White Ferrari trying to hang on desperately to try to keep Denver in this game. And Green Lena and him are having a battle, and Green Lena goes down. White Ferrari keeps Denver in it. Out comes Red Spec Type. And we are tied at 10. White Ferrari making a comeback happen. We are tied at 10. But Black Star puts an end to that momentum very quickly on his first collision and looking to end it right now, and he does. Only takes Black Star 2 collisions, and the LA Blades have a win. 15-10 the final. The Los Angeles Blades have a win over the Denver Mustangs. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. That one was actually unexpected. It turned out to be a good game. I thought Denver was going to do worse, to be honest with you. But coming up next, the Portland Panthers are on the road to take on the Idaho Cowboys. Can Nalu Love stay undefeated as an owner? We're about to find out. Stay tuned. It's coming up next on CDL Live. Alright, our next game coming up. The Portland Panthers find themselves on the road to take on the Idaho Cowboys. Geographically, I mean, these two states, Oregon, Idaho, they're right next to each other, but in different divisions, but they cross paths today. Panthers, Cowboys. Let's get you down to the field for the start of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Nalu Love and the Portland Panthers. They are undefeated under Nalu's ownership. 3-0 as a matter of fact. They look for 4 today. They are on the road to take on the Idaho Cowboys, a team that is struggling in the Western Conference, as well as Portland is. I mean, 15th place and 17th place? Let's take a look at the lineups. Blue Lamborghini starts things off for Portland, followed by Solar Reflex. At the captain spot is Monty, and at 5-point gainer position is Pro. Portland, with those 3 wins, they're starting to climb back up into things, starting to get competitive again. But Idaho, they want to get the same way. They start off with the Ragnarok, followed by Blue Corvette. At the captain spot is Red 07. And at 5-point gainer position is Scorpion. Here we go. Ragnarok up against Blue Lamborghini to start things off, and we are tied at 5. Blue Corvette up against Solar Reflex. The rookie up against the vet. I mean, Blue Corvette was on the very first team to win the Crash Bowl, the Buffalo Warriors, back in '97, but he goes down here today. Solar Reflex gets the flip. The rookie, so impressive, has Portland a lead, 10-5, make it 15-5 for a win. Solar Reflex, 2-0 on the day, and the Portland Panthers have a win, 15-5. They are 4-0 now under Nalu Love's ownership. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around, because coming up next, we got more games. Buffalo Warriors, Dayton Rebels, that's next on CDL Live. Alright, our next game coming up, the Buffalo Warriors are on the road today for what should be an easy win for them after taking a couple of losses in the past few game days. They'll be going head-to-head with the Dayton Rebels. The Rebels trying to crawl back up in the standings. Definitely fell off from the beginning of the season. They'll try to get a huge win here today. What an upset it would be if they can beat Buffalo. Let's find out if they can. Buffalo Warriors, Dayton Rebels, next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game about to take place right here, right now. The Buffalo Warriors are on the road to take on the Dayton Rebels. Buffalo starts things off with Blue Dragon, followed by Tyrell. White is at the captain spot, and a 5-point gainer position is Blue BMW. My brain has lapses when I get slow. Anyway, Yellow 68 starts things off for Dayton, followed by Toad. Darkwing at the captain spot for the Rebels, and a 5-point gainer position is Red Jaguar. Here we go, game on. Buffalo, Dayton, here on CDL Live, and just like that, first collision, it's 5-0 Buffalo Warriors. Toe now out there against Blue Dragon. It's offense versus defense here. The offense would be Blue Dragon, the defense would be Toe. And as you see, both of these stars going at it. And Toe's going to have the flip. 5-5, Dayton ties it. But Tyrell now, on the first collision with the heavily defensive Toe, puts him down. Tyrell now for the win. As he takes on another pretty good defensive player in Darkwing here. And just like that, he may have went flying off screen there, but Darkwing is down, and this game is over. The Buffalo Warriors have the win over the Dayton Rebels. 15-5 the final. Stick around, more games coming up. Maybe we'll get some competitiveness. It's just been all blowouts today for the most part. I mean, really, all of them have been, except for one game, really. But anyways, our next game coming up, Carolina Wildcats, Atlanta Avengers, and it's next on CDL Live. Alrighty, our next game comes to you from the Southeast Division, the Carolina Wildcats, on the road to take on the Atlanta Avengers. Avengers have been starting to kind of come back ever since they made those trades with Phoenix. They look to get an upset win here today. Carolina, of course, knee-deep in that playoff race, cannot afford to lose to a team that, really, they should beat. Let's find out what happens. Carolina Wildcats on the road to take on the Atlanta Avengers. It's next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you here is a battle from the Southeast Division. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely had an error there. Definitely a blackout. Game kept going. I didn't even realize that the thing stopped recording, but I'll give you the gist of what just happened. Atlanta just scored a huge upset win over Carolina. 15-5 was the final. Let me do a reenactment. We're going to do a reenactment. Since you guys cannot see. The first two to go out were Red Spectite and Mustang won. And there was a flip right here, and the thing is, Mustang won. The way that I can't even do it the same way. It was a tie flip, but Mustang won, came down, like he was standing, like his hood was, yeah, right like that. Like his hood was like a stand. Anyway, so the score was 5-5, and then Clown took down 23. Rocket Oil came out. I was giving him big ups for being a good player, and right as I gave him those big ups, Rocket Oil went down. And that's how the game went, so that's my little reenactment. But, apologize for the errors there. 15-5, though, the Atlanta Avengers do grab the win, so, I do apologize for that error. Gowanda Outlaws and Green Bay Dragons are coming up next, and hopefully no more technical complications here. As always, thank you for watching him, but for this one, we apologize. But 15-5, the final, Atlanta wins. Alright, our next game contains two teams sitting towards the bottom of the standings. Last I knew, they were 19th place and 20th place out of 21 teams in the Eastern Conference. Both of them definitely in need of a win here. Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on the Green Bay Dragons. Let's see who can get the best of the, let's see who's going to be the best of the worst, so to speak. Gowanda, Green Bay, next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. I'm going to keep a closer eye on this camera now, for Christ's sake. But the Gowanda Outlaws, they are on the road to do battle with the Green Bay Dragons. Let's go on ahead and take a look at these lineups here. For Gowanda, Blue Camaro 2, followed by Triple Threat. Lamborghini at the captain's spot. And 5-point gainer position is Gold Mercedes. Still home side of the field. Blitzen starts off for the Green Bay Dragons, followed by yellow FXX. The 1 is at captain's spot, and red Porsche will be taking 5-point gainer position. So here we go. Gowanda Outlaws, Green Bay Dragons, game on, and the Dragons have a lead just like that. Blitzen gets the flip on Blue Camaro 2, 5-0 Green Bay. Make it 10-0. This triple threat goes down easy. Lamborghini trying to keep Gowanda in the game and does. 10-5. Outlaws trying to fight back here. Yellow FXX for the win. No, he'll go down. And Lamborghini has come back to tie this game here for the Outlaws. But the 1 puts him down. And 15-10, Green Bay gets the lead back. Gold Mercedes trying to force OT. Almost had an interference call. Gold Mercedes went into his own team, but not that time. Gold Mercedes gets the flip on the 1, and we are in overtime. And the Outlaws come through and get the win in OT. Huge win for Gowanda there. They are sitting at the bottom of the standings, but anytime you get a W, and especially a win like that, where they were down the whole game, down 10-0, came back, down 15-10, came back, forced overtime, won. Huge win for the Outlaws. 20-15, they beat the Dragons in overtime. Stick around. Coming up next, we got the San Francisco Californians on the road to take on the Indianapolis Reapers, and it's only on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
And then the game that will end part 1 here on our June 7th game day. The team that is statistically the worst in the league, the San Francisco Californians, on the road, hoping to just survive another day. You know, maybe just can't wait till after the game to eat some dinner. Well, anyways, they are on the road here today to take on the Indianapolis Reapers, who are trying to climb back into the playoff race. Big game for them. And for San Francisco, they're really just trying not to get humiliated. But nonetheless, I think they're also looking to score an upset. Let's see what happens. Californians, Reapers, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the San Francisco Californians are on the road to take on the Indianapolis Reapers. Let's take a look at these lineups. Black 3 will start things off for San Francisco, followed by Mach 5-2. Number 4 is at the captain's spot, and at 5-point gainer position is Silver Lamborghini. The home side of the field. Candy starts things off for Indianapolis. Coming out second is Green Enzo. At the captain's spot for the Reapers is Gold Z28, and Speed Shop takes 5-point gainer position for the Indianapolis Reapers. Reapers trying to crawl back into that playoff race, while San Francisco, any win they can get would be nice. They're sitting dead last place in the CDL. And this game does not start out well for them. 5-0 Indy. Candy now out there against Mach 5-2. Interference call. Interference called yet again. It would have been 10-0. And this time it will be 10-0. Mach 5 does go down. Well, Mach 5-2, I should say. So 10-0 Indianapolis. Make it 15-0. The Reapers dominate the Californians. 15-0 the final. I think we've only seen 2 big games so far. And really, the way I line these cars up and everything, this should be the end of part 1 for CDL Live on this June 7th game day. The rest should be better. Believe me, the rest should be better. Coming up next in part 2, well, it should be in part 2, Philadelphia Demons, Milwaukee Mob, only on CDL Live. Thanks for watching.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.